Hello, guys. Welcome again to the Immortals podcast. I think this is like the sixth episode. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I stopped counting at like the fourth or the fifth episode. This is the fifth or sixth episode of the Immortal podcast. It's your boy Michael. And
Philip,
why did you wait so long to say Philip, bro?
see, we never practiced this. I didn't know you're gonna do that. I think I'm getting like a sense of deja vu. Did this happen
Yes,
before? I
yes,
don't.
it happened before. It happened. It
Oh,
happened in the last episode.
really?
Yes, it
I'm
happened in
shocked.
the last episode. And the last episode I intentionally didn't tell you, and this episode I also intentionally didn't tell you. I
Ah,
was testing how smart you are, but apparently your IQ is negative 100.
that's
uh,
not Michael.
anyway, yeah, your
Good
boy.
man.
Shut up, bro. Yeah, today we're just gonna talk about X-Men episode 5, and we'll give our rating and give a review of X-Men 97 episode 5, and if we have enough time we will also talk about Mushoku Tensei, about some stuff. I told Philip we're going to talk about Mushoku Tensei, but I didn't tell him exactly what we're going to talk about. So I don't even know if we'll be able to, because
Oh,
we are trying to do a short episode today, but like we don't know. So if we have still have time, we'll talk about Mushoku Tensei. So let's go straight right into the update section. Philip, do you have anything new that you've seen, read, sung, dance, or something that you want to give to our subscribers?
uh, I was reading this webtoon manhwa called Unrivaled Spear Demon. It's a really good read. I'll give it like a solid 7.5, which is good. 7.8, yeah,
Unrivaled.
it's quite good.
Turkey is number
Oh,
10. Give
hold
me the
on.
number one best army in the world. Saudi Arabia. Not Saudi Arabia, Iraq.
Uh,
My, I was playing a video when I unlocked my phone. It just continued playing. Anyway, what was the what you were saying?
Yeah, Unrivaled Spear Demon. It's about this guy who was like, well, he was unrivaled on the battlefield. He used the spear, so people call him the Spear Demon. He eventually dies, and then he's sent back in time to back where he's like 15 or something. And it's like he had like certain friends that helped him throughout his journey that met like tragic ends. He's going to like help them in this life instead, and avert their fate. At first, I thought it was gonna be one person because I started about this like one person who helped the virus. Oh, it's actually like multiple people. But so far, she's only helped like two people. It's like 52 chapters. They went on hiatus. I come back with season 2. I don't know when. But yeah, it's good. He's a spear demon, so he's not really moral. He's murking people left and right. He's just like paying back his debt. But outside of like first 5 chapters, he's going to spear like 5 people, hang them on his spear. You'll be like, ah, yes, my spear is heavy, just right. Keep walking through the battlefield. Like, yeah, it's pretty dope.
Yeah, I'm downloading the
Uh,
chapters right now. So maybe maybe after this or maybe tomorrow, because I still want to sleep because I'm tired. But maybe I'll read it tomorrow. But like it's what 52 chapters. I'm downloading all right now.
yeah, it's like a good binge. It's like taking a shot, at least for me.
Let me show it to
Very good
our
shot.
unrivaled spear demon. I'm googling it for our subscribers. Maybe they're in a third world country and they don't have internet. Just joking. Anyway,
Whoa, you're from it.
damn, he's yeah, yeah, that looks cool. Is there anything else?
I was watching the latest season of Rick and Morty. I'm on episode 3. Rick and Morty is kind of back, low key, because the last season was bad. The season before that was okay. Had like a few episodes was like good, but it was sort of bland. But this season, I'll say it's gotten a lot of its like old magic. It's got a lot of it back. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't watch Rick and Morty, but I thought it stopped at season 5 or something. Like, I thought they stopped
They're
Rick and
not
Morty.
installed to me. Oh,
What?
they start. Oh, they start. Okay. They're on season 9.
But didn't they stop? I thought like they completed. I
Nope.
I thought the TV show was done like 2 years ago or something.
Nope. I guess they had something that looked like a finale where they uh, fought and killed Rick's uh, like the guy who basically set up Rick's Eisen. Yes, let me put it out. They managed to get him and kill him. Yeah, he's basically Rick's Eisen. And then I thought it was gonna. Also, I thought, but look, I could see they're trying to. But I don't know how many seasons they're gonna be. I think when I was watching the first episode, they made a joke about it, like Rick and Morty season 9, 9 out of infinity or something. They're like, yeah, they don't know how many they're gonna make. Yeah, that was like season 7. What you are talking about? So no,
I have
yeah, no,
I haven't seen Rick and Morty, so like, well, I've watched
yeah.
like an episode or two. I haven't seen it. I just know the main characters and his parents or something. That's all I know about Rick and Morty. I have no idea about the media.
I see. Well, this for those who have already seen Rick and Morty, so a significant amount.
Yeah, I was, but
Those who
I was watching like a podcast, and they actually said the same thing. You said like the previous season was as it wasn't as good as the other seasons. That's what I also heard. So
yeah, I couldn't even finish the previous season. I got like episode 4 and I couldn't. I said, alright.
why is it that it was boring or what?
It's like the things that made Rick and Morty like attractive, fun. It was just like it just couldn't hit the jokes. The plot lines for each episode was just like, I can see you're trying, but no. You know how I mean? It just falls short in every way, and because of that, the entire season was just bad.
Mm, yeah, the own the type of adult animation I have seen, I like I prefer is like Paradise PD and anyone
Archer,
what
Archer,
Archer, yes,
Archer.
Archer is semi peak, and mating season just came out like um a month ago. I have to watch it. I haven't seen it, but like it looks interesting. And the Inside Job, I think Inside Job is like one of the best adults. When I say adult animation, it sounds wrong.
You a freaky ass boy.
Adult type. I can't say adult entertainment. I meant adult type animation. That's what I meant to say.
Hmm.
Not adult
I see you. I
entertainment.
see. I see. I see. You like some of those adult animation, huh? Like you like how they move.
Bro, you're gonna get us cancelled on our sit episode. Anyway, but yeah. So, do you have any updates, anything else?
Oh, Vox Machina is out. I was waiting for this. I forgot about it.
I
I should not
haven't
watch it.
I haven't watched Vox Machina since season 1. So,
You're a fraud. I know. Don't
I mean,
worry.
I
I already
mean,
know.
it's fine. It's not like I think Vox
You
Machina
haven't
is.
watched
Mm,
Vox Machina since 2021. I
yes,
know. You're a fraud.
it's like a
I was
seven.
there when you stopped watching it.
Yeah, it's like a 7 out of 10. I don't really like. It's not something like
Mm.
it's not like Arcane that like I'm like I haven't seen it. I have to watch it. It's like I'll watch it eventually. I tried. I started the Mighty Nine, but like I was like, this is literally like Vox Machina 2.0. Well, I think Vox Machina is better than the Mighty Nine. So it's like the lesser version of Vox Machina. I'm like, they're just doing the same thing over and over again.
It's the same people who made it.
Yeah, I know it's Critical Role that made it, but like at least it should be different. But like it's the same. Is the same thing. They just have different
Mm.
names, and I'm like, bro, Vox Machina was already good. If you want to do another one. Like do something else. They literally just give us the same thing with a different major plot and different character names. That's literally what they did with the Mighty Nine. So I stopped after like
Mm.
3 episodes.
It's not really bad though.
For the Mighty Nine,
No, what you just described.
yeah, that's it's not
Think
bad.
about it.
Like the mighty,
If
the Mighty Nine itself isn't bad. The problem is the same as Vox Machina. So the thing is, if I'm watching Vox Machina, I'm going to watch it, or I've already seen some of Vox Machina. I'm like, why would I watch the Mighty Nine? Because the Mighty Nine isn't even as good as Vox Machina.
I'm saying, think about it. If Rick Ryden started a new series and that series and the guy was just like Percy, I would be hyped. I wouldn't care. Or
Yeah, but this is a group
like a
thing.
Harry
Like
Potter.
this
Yeah,
isn't like one main character. This is literally a group of people similarly coded as the what do you call it, um the
Vox
like Vox
Machina.
Machina, because
Yeah, yeah.
you are literally seeing the same type of characters at the same time, and I'm like, this is literally Vox Machina. Why am I watching Vox Machina if I can go and watch the original Machina? Why would I watch
The
a
original,
yes? Why would I watch a
the
less
original,
better version? Yes.
the originals. Imagine they came up with the originals 2.2. You still watch that shit.
What?
I say like imagine similar example, but for the originals. Because the first one is like a
Yes,
specific
because
person,
the
but like this one for like a group of people.
yes, but if it was a continuation or something, like it depends. Like what I'm saying is, Vox Machina is still ongoing. I haven't seen.
Mm,
I've not finished watching Vox Machina. The Mighty Nine is a lesser version of Vox Machina. Why would I
yeah.
watch the Mighty Nine? If they brought the originals 2.0 and it was trash, I wouldn't watch it. Why would I want
No, no,
to?
but it's like it's about almost as good as the old originals.
But I just said this is not almost as good as I said. It's a lesser version of Vox Machina. And if it was almost as good, it depends. I might not watch it because there are things that are still almost as good, and I stop
Mm,
after like the first episode or the second episode.
I see. I was trying to get at that maybe you have so much distate distaste for it because you already didn't like the universe as much. You didn't like the way you just don't like Vox Machina
Me,
as much.
that's I literally just said I'll give Machina a 7 out of 10. That's what I said.
Yeah, that's not a 9 out of 10.
What? What? 9 out of 10 is
I tried to
almost peak.
yeah, that's why I was using examples of things that you'd consider almost peak at least. I'm just because when you said
Are you
from
saying
how you
wait? So
describe
what you are saying is okay? No,
uh
finish your thoughts. I finish your thoughts. Maybe you come say
yeah,
something.
because when you described what you said, I was like, yeah, that makes sense. I wouldn't like something like that. I was like, would I really hate it if I got Percy Jackson
But I didn't say I
basically
hate it.
rebranded?
I didn't say I
You
hate.
say
I said the Mighty Nine
somebody
as a story, like as what it is good. As I said. But my problem is, why would you give us the same thing? That's lazy. My issue is that the Mighty Nine is lazy. It's literally lazy work. They literally just gave us Vox Machina reloaded.
you like it though.
It's not better than Vox Machina. It's fine. Like I actively watched 3 episodes, and after the third episode, I wanted to continue, but I was like, Vox Machina is better. I haven't finished Vox Machina. Why am I even watching the Mighty Nine?
I don't know if that's a compliment. Yeah, that's a compliment, bro. Like,
That's not what
I'm proud. I said that is not a compliment. I'm proud. You're strong. I watched 3 of your episodes. You are good.
exactly.
No,
If
that's not a
if
compliment.
if I'm able to watch 3 episodes and be like,
Uh,
it's fine. I'll watch it. I'll finish the rest eventually. That's a compliment. This is me we're talking
brother,
about.
you finished the rest eventually. Don't lie to me, bro. Bro, has not watched for Machina in like 4 years now.
Yes, because
Between season one,
bec-
Between the two series, you've watched like a total of 13 episodes.
i-
No.
Because
So,
that's a compliment. Because if I'm like I'll watch it eventually, I'm like it's worth the attention. This is me. I'm talking about 9% of the times. If something annoys me, I'll stop watching it. Like never go back to it. But I'm like, you know what? It's not bad. It's just copy and paste. So, I mean, I'll watch it when I finish Vox Machina, like the better version.
mm, well, we'll put a pin on that for now. I don't even know that.
Is there anything else you have for the update section?
Mm, I don't know. Nah, I think that's about it. Oh
Mm.
wait, no. I think we mentioned last time. Because you mentioned bookworm, or was that outside of
It,
the podcast? That might
it
have been
was
outside the podcast.
yeah, it was outside of the podcast.
Yeah, bro. I was able to get bookworm adventures.
the
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
the game.
yeah, why are you saying that at the update section? What does that have to do?
Hey, bookworm adventures, bro. That shit was peak. If you know, you know.
I mean, it's still peak.
If you,
I think Bookworm is still peak. I think it was like one of the
yeah,
best games of our generation. So yeah, maybe I'm just glazing, but like I really think the
had
game is
had
peak.
had to go back, find it, and relive it. I'm playing it right now.
When did you? How long have you put into it so far?
Like almost done with book one.
Mm, okay. Anyway, yeah. So for my turn of the update section, first and foremost, I saw the Odyssey last. Today is Friday, so I saw it yesterday. I saw the Odyssey yesterday. I put up a short talking about my thoughts on it. Um, I didn't say my rating for it, so I'm just going to say it now. I think the Odyssey is a solid 7.5 to 8 out of 10. I
Really?
think, yeah, like, why? What did you think I was going to give it?
No, no, no. Continue.
Like, yeah, no, talk. Tell me, like, why?
I expected something less than a seven. At
Really?
most a seven. Yes.
Why?
Nah, this is your update session, bro.
Yeah, I
Finish your
know, but
talk.
like, did you like, what about what you heard about the movie made you think I would give it less than a seven?
I just saw the this is kind of something. I saw the trailer. I judged the book by its cover, and I stood on it.
I'm not going to lie. I also yes, I also watched the trailer. I also judged it by the book by its cover. But like, yeah, when I actually saw the movie was 2 hours and 45 minutes. Bro, it was long. Like, I'm sitting there at the theater. I'm like, oh, finally, an hour is gone. Just 2 hours more to go. I look at it. I'm like, ah, yes, another hour. Like 45 minutes more. The movie was like so long. It was annoying. But I dare say Christopher Nolan
How was Odysseus?
is that.
Okay.
What do you say?
I was asking how was Odysseus?
So I haven't read the original poem or story about or well the original poem and or story about like the Odyssey. So have you read it?
Yes, of course. Why wouldn't I read it?
hmm So I can't make the comparison to the original story to like complement like or this thing, but um Odysseus was fine in the movie. He was
Was
he was,
he
mm
a man who became a monster?
I'm outside what way.
Nah, it's just a reference to something. I know you don't know it. It's just
So the reason why the
I
movie
need better friends.
is so high for me is because, as I said, when I first saw the trailer, I was like, "What is Christopher Nolan thinking?" Like, I'm like, why? First of all, like the ships are like small. The outfits they are wearing is hardly like ancient Greece, and the English it's terrible. And don't get me wrong, it was terrible in the movie too. It was also terrible in the movie. But I'll get to that part. But like, yeah. So the trailer when I
Daddy,
yes, yeah, I'll get to it. So when I watched the trailer, I was like, this is going to be like at most a 6 out of 10. That's at most like the highest it can be. It's a 6 out of 10. That's what I said in my mind. So when I went and I watched the movie, the thing that made the movie so high is because it felt like actually watching a Greek project come to life. Like you see each of his adventures from the start to the finish. Him going to Circus Island, Calypso's Island, the Island of the Dead. Like you see all these things, and
Island of the Dead.
yes, I'm not sure if it was Hell or it wasn't called the Island of the Dead. I said the
So
Island
it's
of the Dead
supposed to
because
go straight to, yeah, the underworld.
yes, so he did go to the underworld. It's just the way that's part of like my criticism. The way it was done, I was like, I'm going to call it the island because that didn't look anywhere like the underworld. That was like that did not look like the underworld. But yeah, so we got to see all these adventures like one by one. It was cool. It was like watching a Greek story come to life. But I think that bumped it up to an eight for me is that the main plot of the story was about a man who tried to defy the
And to get
gods.
home to his wife. No,
No,
okay.
not
I got
even
it.
that. Like, yeah, he was trying to do that, but like that wasn't the. At least to me, that wasn't the main story. The main story was a man trying to defy the gods, and at the end of his journey, he realized he couldn't defy the gods, and he had to take his punishment
Mm,
because at the start he wounded the Cyclops, and what's his name? Poseidon got like angry at him, and
mm.
um the ocean was like against them, and his crew members are telling him to apologize, and he was like, oh, he should pray, and he's like, no, he won't do it. And that's like a recurring theme throughout the movie. A man who is like he's a great man in the mortal realm, trying to like um prove that the gods don't have a hold out. He's trying to defy fate. And at the end, he realizes that he can't defy fate. He can't defy the gods. When he goes to Hades or the underworld, and Hades tells him that your crew will die, and he's like, "I'm not going to let that happen." At the end, all his crew members dies, and he's with
Hades.
yeah,
Just to clarify a bit, he goes to the underworld because what's the name? Cersei, Cersei,
yeah, says you,
Cersei says there's a way for you to get home if you go to the underworld. Someone can tell you what to do, right? A
yeah.
prophet.
I mean, I don't know if
He
it's a
meets a
prophet.
prophet.
I don't know if it's a prophet. Like that. That's like part of the criticism. Like those things weren't clear enough. Like Seki, I said Seki. I sometimes say
Cersei.
that Cersei this say he should go to the underworld, but the journey there wasn't like going to the underworld. The island was like an underworld. So I was like, bro, this is just an island of dead people. But in the story, he did a sacrifice, and he talked to like his dead men, and he also talked to like some random guy who popped out of the ground. And I'm like, who the hell is this nigga? I just assumed it was Hades.
Oh,
I have no idea if it's a. I just assumed it was Hades.
if I remember right, from the original story, they do like some ritual to is it ritual? Am I mixing it up? I think in this one, he does like a ritual to summon the spirit of the prophet to get, prophecies. And then they basically cycle through spirits before they get to the prophet. And he meets several people he's like known and they've died. So one of the people from Troy who died, his spirit comes up, he sees something, another person comes see something before the
Yeah,
uh,
yeah.
actual prophet comes up.
It was basically that. That's what it basically was.
But that did that happen in Odyssey? So that's in the other one, the Roman one. I forgot what it's called. Oh, okay. Well, Hades definitely shouldn't be coming back, and Hades shouldn't be the one telling Odysseus how his journey is going to end. Unless you are mistaking the guy for Hades.
Didn't you hear?
Anyway, carry on.
Didn't you hear all what I just said? I said
I
that.
don't know.
I said that's one of the criticisms I had with the movie. That things were so vague that you guys. So I have to repeat what I said. What I said was Cersei did say he should go to the underworld, but they didn't show his journey, and it was so vague, and him going to the island, like, sorry, the underworld, everything was so vague. I was like, this isn't really the underworld, it's the island of the dead. So that's why um at the start I called it the island of the dead, not the underworld, because that wasn't, it was vague. And then he does the sacrifice, and then he cycles to the spirits, and then some nigger pops out of the ground, and they don't even address who he is. And I'm like, "Pff, that's probably Hades, because he's is the dead, blah blah blah." So I'm like, that's probably Hades. They didn't clarify,
Mm,
and if they did, maybe I missed it. But like, I just assume that's Hades. I don't know if he's a prophet or something. All I remember Ceci telling him was like, if you need direction, go to this island and make a sacrifice, or the underworld and make a sacrifice.
mm.
But
I
yeah,
think there was a requirement of born knowledge that you do not possess.
the it's not really accurate. Apparently, one guy who knows, like, I was watching one of these political commentators who had watched the movie, and apparently he picked from another Odyssey story that isn't the original and mixed some stuff. So I can't really say how accurate it is. But yeah, so he does all that, and he tries to save his crew. He's not able to save them, they die. And at the end, Calypso is like, you have to accept your punishment, and he accepts his punishment. Zeus didn't allow Poseidon to kill him, and he goes back to the island. He goes back to his home. So I think that theme, I think that theme is like one of the greatest story themes you can, like, a person can tell. The fact that sometimes, no matter how much you think you can defy fate, you can't, because there are like forces beyond your control that are stronger and more powerful than you. Whether it's providence or um, spirituality, or people call it, or like, see, everyone has what they see. But me, as well, you already know. But me, I think God is God is the greatest. So like, obviously, so yeah, so it's that's overarching story made it, bumped it up to an 8. So when I came out of the theater initially, I gave it an 8 out of 10. I only say like it can go to 7.5 because of some vague things, and then the English was terrible. Like, when
Daddy,
bro, like, I'm like, why are these ancient Greeks speaking modern English? Like, it takes me, that's the problem. It takes me out of the immersion. Like, sometimes the movie will fool me, and I'll be like, okay, yes, like, I'm in ancient Greece, and then they'll say some modern English, and I'm like, bro, there's no way anyone said that. No, there's no way people talk like that. Bro.
Zeus, my dog. Could you open the door?
it was it,
uh,
it was so like, listen, and people are complaining about the casting of the Odyssey, and I was like, I'm not a fan of Christopher Nolan's movies. I don't like the Batman Begins. I don't like the Dark Knight. I don't remember what happened in Interstellar, so I'm not really like a fan of Chris. And I haven't seen Oppenheimer, so I'm not really a fan of Christopher Nolan. When he did the casting, I was like, it's Christopher Nolan. I'm going to let him cook, because everyone else likes him, his movies. I don't really like him, but I'm like, he has made one of the greatest movies that people like, so I'm going to let him cook. When I actually saw like these people in the movie, I was like, he cooked. the, the man cooked. Like, Christopher Nolan really cooked. It was interesting seeing Lupita Nyong'o as Helen. I think it was a great performance. What was his name? There's this Travis Scott, I
Tom
think,
Holland.
as the bad. Tom Holland was one of,
Travis Scott. I forgot he was in the movie.
he was as the bad. It was actually like interesting, and like, you, because the movie does so well of putting in ancient Greece, and like, it's an epic. You don't realize how, like, there are these diverse type of people. Like, the cast is diverse. Like, there are black people. There are you believe it, but you also realize that, like, there's no way these niggas were in like ancient Greece. There's no way.
You popping shit. Let me tell you the tale about my nigga Odysseus. Yeah, the big Trojan guy.
It was actually pretty cool, like, seeing Travis Scott
Shebang.
do. But yeah, that's
Did he
just
sing or did he rap? I don't know.
not
Is this
nothing.
racist? I think that might be.
He said they casted a black guy, so he has to rap.
No, no, I didn't say that. I didn't say
I'm,
that.
I'm
I
going
asked
to
the question.
I'm going to cut this part as a short and post it.
Uh,
And he they did it the old bad. Like Christopher Nolan is an interesting man. Like when all these controversies, because people are like, why would you cast Travis Scott? And he knew what he was going to do, and he didn't like announce it so that the critics will like shut up, like people will stop complaining. He didn't say
that's
anything,
crazy.
and yeah, he didn't say anything about it. And we watched the movie, and like everybody's like, "Damn, bro! Like we should have just kept quiet and let this man cast because he actually cast." Like Travis Scott didn't sing, he didn't rap. He actually did like a bad, like what bards do. He told a story. It was, it was
Bro, if,
interesting.
if, if you type up Odyssey on the internet,
Mm,
there's like this Google widget thing that comes out. When you click it, the children host comes out. And then if you click the children host, it'll just pop out of it and like kick the text away.
just
Hey,
Odyssey.
Google is in their back.
Oh yeah, I've
Yeah,
seen it. Why did they do this? Why am I
question, I
being?
guess.
Wait, let me see. Let me. Yeah, so this is what Philip is talking about. I don't know why I'm doing this. Uh, let me see. Yeah.
That's cool, bro.
I can't believe it's. I told you there's no way we'll spend an hour. It's already 30 minutes. Anyway, back to the update section. So yeah, I saw the Odyssey. If you are thinking about seeing the Odyssey and you haven't yet seen it, and the casting is holding you back, or you think it's not going to be a good movie, it is worth your ticket. Buy it, go and see the Odyssey. It's 2 hours and 45 minutes. I think that's way too long for a movie to be, but I think it's enough. I think Christopher Nolan, I dare say he did it again. Christopher Nolan cooked again. Even though I don't like his previous movies, I think he has cooked again. So you should see the Odyssey. It's a straight 8 out of 10. So um, the only thing else I have for the update session is I started a new
Wait a
webtoon.
second.
What?
You're a LARPer. You said Lupita, yeah, was Latina.
I said Helen of Troy.
Oh, you didn't say Helen.
I said Helen. Lupita Nyong'o is Helen.
You said Athena.
No, I
No, you
said
said
Helen.
Athena.
I said Helen.
You said Athena.
I
You
said
said Athena.
Helen. I haven't
You said
even.
Athena.
I literally haven't even thought about Athena because Athena wasn't really a major factor in the movie.
Your mouth said Athena.
No, I did not say Athena. You heard Athena.
I don't know if your brain thought about it, but your mouth did say Athena.
I never. I did not say Athena. I know for sure I did say
You did.
Athena. Well, we'll have our listeners to judge for it. We'll have our listeners to judge.
Hopefully, I'm not wrong. I just bet on my arm on this
Tom
one. Yeah.
Tom Holland's girlfriend was Athena, but I didn't really care for
What did you?
Athena because I totally for
Yeah, Zendaya.
yeah Zendaya. I forgot I forgot her name. That's why I said Tom Holland's girlfriend.
Weren't you glazing hair like 4 episodes ago?
Yeah, but I don't know. All of a
Before
sudden,
everything you do.
I blanked on her name. But nah, I don't want to go back to it. But like Athena wasn't really a major. She was stressing out Odysseus way too much. But like yeah. Anyway, I said
That's
an
the reason.
I saw a new webtoon. It's called Is It Bad That the Main Character is a Role Player? It's new. It has 22 chapters. I think it's worth it
I saw
because
that.
yeah, I think it's worth
Um,
it. It's really good. Um, I binged the 22 chapters, so it's really good. If you're looking
of course.
for an overpowered main character who is like it's weird. It's weird, and yeah, and it has one of those misunderstandings trope. Not like as it's not the main focus. Well, it's the main focus, but it's not as high as the ones I like to read. But it's enough. I think it's interesting. Yeah, but it's just about this guy um who starts playing a game, and then the game becomes real, and he doesn't realize the game is real, but he's so um overpowered and he thinks he's at the beginning stages of the game, but he's actually like living life. And then he's just like soloing everyone, and he thinks they're just like weak mobs. So it's interesting, and it's interesting to see like what's happening. How did the game become real, and what is going to happen when he finds out that the people he's killing are actually like real people.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it. It's already been like 30 minutes just in the update section. We are going straight into Xmen97 so we can finish this episode. So I'm going to count to three, Philip, and then we both say our rating of Xmen97 episode 5. We'll say it's after three. So
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4 out of 10.
8.5.
8.5.
Actually, maybe close, somewhere between 8.5 and an 8. Yeah. Mm. 8.3.
That's crazy.
Well,
What? You think
what did
this?
you say? Did you say 4 out of 10?
Yes, 4 out of 10. You think? Wait,
Oh,
wait. So you
that's
think
crazy.
this is better than the X Force episode?
Yes.
What?
Second best episode this season.
What?
And like third best episode this season.
That's this is one of the most terrible things I've heard you say since we started this podcast. In
I don't
in
know what to tell
in
you, bro.
in all the 6 episodes we've done, this is one of the most terrible takes you've ever said.
I feel like you're biased.
Why? How?
Have you read the comics for this storyline, for this episode?
No, but I know about it.
You know about it.
Yes.
You probably know a lot about Lady Deathstrike and Sabretooth and everyone else in the episode, right?
Yes, I do. It's one of the reasons
Yeah.
why I think this episode is so bad.
I know. That's why I said you're probably biased. I know that'll be the reason.
Oh,
I
okay.
I had no idea about this storyline. I didn't even know Lady Deathstrike. Like I've seen the original X-Men movies and I saw her, but I
Mm-hmm.
didn't give her a name back then. And if they did, I was too young to remember. And I've
Mm-hmm.
seen her face in like it was like a Hawk movie where I think it was Wolverine versus Hawk. I saw her face. I didn't know that was her. I didn't even know her name was Lady Deathstrike. In the middle of the movie, I realized that, oh wait, she's the same as that chick from X-Men Part 2 that beat up like Wolverine. Like
Yeah.
that's the most I know about her. Sabretooth is just I know a bit more about Sabretooth, right? Everyone
Mm-hmm.
else, no, Omega Red, even like Omega Red, I saw him the first time I saw him was like last season when Magneto shut down the world and they showed the scene of him like about I think he was breaking out of his facility.
Oh yeah, I
Like
forgot. I forgot that happened. Yeah.
yeah, which is like how is he still like locked up? But uh I basically I don't know anyone. I that's why so everything is like brand new to me.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, this is an episode where they spent like I'll say a bit more than half of the episode just fighting. Yes, I was stabbed in, Michael. I was really stabbed in. I was stabbed in, bro. I always had small grievances. Also grievances, just like, why are they doing this? Or and I also feel confused. I think maybe I have to read or like why. But like when I saw their crew, I was like, all right, these guys cannot die. And then they crash, and then
The
then
first guy, yeah, the first guy was
the
gone.
first guy just dies. I was like, the other guys follow him immediately. If that's the case, I thought all of them were like adamantium junkies, you know. And obviously that guy got done like a horror, like
Yeah.
he got done like some black guy in a horror movie, bro. The rest of them I was like, all right, these guys are immortal because they all have adamantium. They should all have adamantium.
In the
And
Sabertooth doesn't have adamantium. First of all, Lady Deathstrike, I don't know too much about her, but I'm pretty sure in the comics she doesn't have adamantium.
just, I know her from the movie. The movie shows this
Yeah,
adamantium girl who
yeah,
had
yes. In the movie she did
yeah.
have adamantium, but I don't think in the comics she has adamantium. And Sabertooth definitely does not have adamantium.
I read somewhere that he did. I think the difference between his and Wolverine was like Wolverine's own is in his skeleton while Sabretooth was like on his skin. Some weird kind of line. I
No,
forgot what it was.
Sabertooth does not have adamantium.
Really, it was like a couple of years ago. I have to look that up. But in my head, all of these guys will be like bothered with what's happening. Like when they are plane was crashing. I was like, huh, I guess these guys are just gonna like just let themselves crash and just walk it off.
Hmm.
That's legit what I thought was going to happen. The first that was someone was dead. I was like, okay, these guys are not the immortal junkies I thought they would be. But apart from that, uh, as I said, completely neutral. I had no idea about anything. It was just a nice story, like a nice episode. Varine not being there for totally just reasons, and is you know trying to cling to his animalistic identity. Like for me, yeah, I enjoyed episode 8.
So
Yes, yes, episode 8.
so do you need to expand on the reasons why you liked it? Is there something you've left out? Like, was that just an overview? So do you want to actually start talking about what you liked about it?
I think the first night that was most of the reason why I liked it. You
Hmm.
spent like about half the episode just fighting. I like fighting.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you need to expand on anything that you said about your likes or dislikes about the episode?
Uh, it's Moth gay.
Yes.
Okay, I was not sure.
So like, I found out when we were watching season one, because I was watching like after we finished watching it together. Like you had already seen it, but like you were watching it with me. I was watching reviews, and um, apparently one of the reviewers I was watching was like, yeah, people are angry that Morph is gay, and apparently he was like when Logan got injured and he turned into Jean, he was like saying that as himself, and I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like me, I didn't know that it didn't seem like that to me, bro. Like definitely did not seem like that to me. So like I have no idea what you're talking about. But yeah, that's when I found out that apparently they're trying to portray that he likes Logan or something. I didn't. I was like, bro, I didn't know that's what happened. But yeah, I found out in the time during the time it was season one. So
Mm, okay, and then I was like, well, if he is the Wolverine, I know he's willing to do anything and anyone, bro. That guy,
what?
Wolverine is for the street, bro. He's for
I,
the street.
I don't know which Wolverine you know, but I don't think we know the same Wolverine, bro.
Mention someone who he hasn't been with.
The guy we just talked about, I forgot his name for some reason. Morph,
He's
yes,
been with Cyclops.
Wolverine,
Yes.
bro. Are you?
Oh,
Now I have to Google this. Let me
yeah,
see.
bro.
Real.
Mm, yeah, 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 yeah.
Bro, that's not true. You're gaslighting me.
Are you sure? Unless I was gaslit.
Yes, AI says
There's
you're
somewhere
wrong.
that AI, AI slop my jaw. No, 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 no. Something, 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 injustice or something.
Yeah, nah, nah.
I have to look it up. But I remember reading somewhere that, not reading, but I was watching a video. Oh, no, 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 no. Sorry, it wasn't that they got to, they kissed, I think.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Naruto and Sasuke
uh,
kiss. Does that make Naruto or Sasuke gay?
yes, 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 yes. I'm sorry, their
N-
wives are not really,
no, they are
they're just
homosexual.
placeholders. They're just placeholders.
Nah, Naruto and Sasuke are homosexual. They are for the homies. That's different. That is not gay.
Brother. Yeah, we're in the streets, man.
Nah,
Let me see.
you've been
But
gaslighted. You've
if I
been,
type Wolverine relationship, it's like 200 years old. Bro doesn't care about anything.
of course, but he's always been straight.
Mm, mm, intentionally, unintentionally, yeah, sure. Yeah, bro is for the street, but I'm just scrolling.
Wolverine has
Yeah, between
all.
him and
Why are you trying? Why are you trying to make him? He's always been straight.
I swear I had it because I was looking at someone. I was basically looking through like some slander post, when it came out. Uh, why are we on this?
You've been gaslighted and you want
Uh,
to spread your gaslighting. I will not fall. You will
mm,
not. You will not make me fall.
it's not
Anyway,
because less.
why are we even talking about this? There was. What were we talking about?
Mm, something. Why do I like it? I asked the question. Uh, it was clarified. Um,
Oh yeah, we spoke about Muff. So like, yeah. So is there anything you dislike about the episode, or that you want to like expand
uh,
upon, or something, or yeah, you are good with your because me I have a lot to talk about the episode.
I think that's about it.
Okay.
I feel like I know these aliens, but yeah,
First of all, the episode is definitely not. It's not even a 6 out of 10. The most you can go is a 5.5 out of 10. There's no way the episode is an 8 out of 10. There's no way. That's the first
well,
thing
my
I'll say.
reasons were my reasons valid though?
No, your reasons were terrible.
Uh,
You said
Alright.
you said that the fight there was fight half of the episode. How that is true, the choreography, the fight sequences, the animation trash. Like there was a scene where Lady Deathstrike like uses her hand and hops over like one of the characters, and I'm like, they had no budget for this. I could see that they had no budget for this. I was like, did they put all the budgets into like the episode 4, like the previous episode, or like episode 2 or something? Because those ones had like good animations during the fight choreography, and I'm like, what am I watching? I'm like, this. There's so much fighting with no substance. I'm not seeing any good choreography. I'm not seeing any good animation. I'm just seeing people throw their hands around. I'm like, what's this trash? That's my first problem with the episode. My second problem with the episode happened way too fast. We literally went from knowing something is going to happen to Logan and his team already moving. There is no way, there is no way in any world where Sabretooth and Lady Deathstrike will just follow Logan like that. There is no way in any world. Like it's impossible. Like the stupid reason they gave was like, oh, they are going to capture the leader of the weapon. I don't remember his name. The leader of the weapon. I'm like, even with that reason, there is no way Sabretooth would what do you call it, join hands with Wolverine, and they kind of compensated with it at the end when Sabretooth betrayed Wolverine and wanted to kill him. But I'm like, it's I think he made up for it, but it's not in. It doesn't take away the fact that like there is no way um Sabretooth would have joined hands with Wolverine. I think that was one of the most terrible writings I've seen. I was like, the writers definitely did not read any comic when they wrote that. Like, I was so disappointed. That's another reason. Are you around? Okay, we are back, guys. I paused it for like just a second. Anyway, yeah, back to me criticizing.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. I get your point, right? Especially the silver tooth thing. But for me, I guess I don't know the Lady Deathstrike, but silver tooth. I read later, but my introduction to him was he was like Wolverine's brother, and they got bad blood later on. But even in the movie that I saw him being Wolverine's brother, they like fought together at the end.
still,
I read
still.
later that he's not really his brother, but
Mhm.
no, it's not unseen for them to work together.
No, no, no. That's not
No,
a problem. The problem is how fast. Like that's my problem. My problem is Sabretooth getting Sabretooth and Lady Deathstrike to work with Wolverine isn't as simple as I'm putting together a team. Sabretooth hates Wolverine so much that every year on Wolverine's birthday, he hunts down
yes,
everyone
I
Wolverine
know.
loves. Yeah, like Sabretooth hates Wolverine. Well, he hates loves him. It's
Yeah,
weird.
actually, yeah. When he did say I had a team, I expected someone different. When I saw Sabretooth, I was like, huh? Like I didn't know the rest, but I was like, huh? And then she mentioned that the Death Strike hates him. I was like, hmm, okay, but yeah,
My third issue, because I said already, my third issue with the episode is Sabretooth's power scaling. First of all,
Yeah,
Sabretooth, you can say that Wolverine was infected with the alien, so he was stronger. But Sabretooth shouldn't have. I'm going to let it slide. I'm going to let it slide. See, it's fine because Wolverine
nah,
was infected, so Sabretooth couldn't handle him. I'll accept the explanation. What I cannot
nah,
what I cannot accept is the fact that Sabretooth, like after they did everything and they were leaving, like they were leaving the island or whatever, Sabretooth was
yeah,
still injured while Wolverine had healed. That's the, like, I can tell these guys, the writers, haven't read comics. Sabretooth has as good as, if not better. I think Sabretooth
yeah,
is slightly better when it comes to healing. His healing factor is better than Wolverine. And how is Wolverine healed and then Sabretooth is like limping and holding his chest, and I'm like, the fight ended a long time ago, and when they ran to inside the plane, Sabretooth is still injured. That's cap.
yeah.
That's cap. Like
I
that.
told you when I saw them, I was like, okay, everyone is immortal. And then he fought Wolverine, gets like slashed at the back. I was like, ah, he's going to like get up and it's going to be gone. And then he's like, oh my gosh. And he basically he basically hit the Yamcha pose. And I was like, Tooth, get up, get up. Like, yeah, but at that point the storyline had moved on to Wolverine trying to be an animal again. So I was like, all right, I'll give you guys a pass on that. You're focusing on different things, but crazy.
Yeah. It was terrible. I'm like, that's so much, and I don't even like Sabretooth that much, but that's a disservice to the writing, and it's blatant ignorance. Like, you don't have to even do that much research to know that, like, Sabretooth has a great healing factor. Like, it's just complacent. And then the last problem I had with the episode is the whole stupid guys. If you hear like a child, it's just Philip has a kid around him right now, so there's nothing wrong with that. Anyway, what was I saying? um what was I thinking? Yeah, the last issue I have is the fact that the story they're trying to like show or portray, when what do you call it, Morph was like, you're not a monster. I'm like, that makes no sense.
But wait,
Guys, we are back again. So we have to go, so I'm just going to cut this short. Um, so the last thing I'll just say about the episode is, I think the whole story they're trying to make with is Logan a monster? Is he a monster or not at heart? I think that story is useless. It makes no sense because he was infected with like a bug, this and that makes him a monster in the first place. So like, what's the use of contemplating the monster in Logan? That was a useless storyline. It had no reason to be in the plot. They just put it there because the way they had a story in mind, the way they executed it was wrong and made no sense.
hey, they might build off on it. You don't know.
What?
I said they might build off of it.
No, that's not
You
the
have
point. The
some
point,
Wolverine in the
the
story.
point, the point isn't about building it. What I'm saying is the way it was portrayed. They were trying to have this contemplation about, is he a monster or not. That is irrelevant in the fact that there was a biological reason why he was a monster. That was because he got infected. So I'm like, Morph is like, I'm not going to fight you, I'm not going to hurt you, and I'm like, nigga is infected. What are you talking about? Why are you trying to reason with him? Like that makes no sense. Like, it's not like he's being mind controlled. He has been literally
Uh,
affected biologically. Why are we
I beg
even?
to differ. He thought he used the power of friendship here, the power
No,
of love.
no, no,
Just didn't
no,
realize he wasn't the right love.
no,
Gene
no,
Smith made it work.
no. The point isn't that it worked. The point that he thought that was an option in the first place makes no sense. It makes no sense.
He watches a lot of anime.
We have to go, so I can't really I can't really argue, but like, I want to punch you through my laptop right now because that storyline was terrible.
It was an
um
eight.
what?
It was an eight. 8.3.
It can't be an 8.3. All the points I've given you are valid points. I don't know if you had more time whether you could have argued against them, but I don't think, if you could argue against, I don't think you could have brought like any valid criticism of the points I made, because this episode was a 4 out of 10. This is the worst episode since the season started. Terrible episode. Terrible episode.
EP5.
You, I don't even. Why are you even argue? You have to go. You are the one who has to go. Yeah, yeah. Arguing with you right.
Oh shit, that's true.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm sorry. I'm sorry we couldn't make this episode longer, guys. There are lots of things we wanted. We also wanted to talk about Bushra, and honestly, I'm not satisfied. I really want to still talk about this Xmen97 episode, but Philip has stuff to do. He has to go. So that's it for today, guys. This we stayed under an hour, which is impressive. Just 55 minutes. Yeah. So that's all, guys. That'll be all for today. We will see you guys next week with the next episode. Do you have anything to say, Philip? Hello?
Yo, have you heard the kids?
No, but
Okay.
I was asking if you had anything to say, but yeah, you're busy right now. So that's it. That's it for today, guys. I'll we'll see you later. Have a good day. Remember, God loves you.